Hi, this is Water and Air 1111. Thank you for watching another video of mine. Thank you to everyone who's been liking, commenting, and subscribing to my channel, and to everyone who's been getting personal readings from me. If you are interested in a personal reading, the link to my website and the link to my Instant Go page is in the description below. I hope you all had a great weekend. We're getting ready to officially start the first full week in December. It's gone by super fast this year. So yeah, I hope you all are doing well. Plus, Mercury retrograde ends on Friday, I think it is, and then enters the shadow period. So only a few more days. So hopefully not too many miscommunications or delays that we go through for the remainder of this week. So for this week, I'm going to be doing a kind of energy outlook reading for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine to see what we can expect. I feel like there's going to be a lot of changes. I feel like we're going to be, even though we're still in Mercury retrograde, we're going to start pushing forward and accelerating our pace as we go through different things in life this week. So I feel like this will be very positive for many of us. Okay, so I'm going to do a breakout of Divine Masculine and Feminine to see what's going on. I'm going to be using my Tarot of Dreams tarot deck since I haven't used that one in a while. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what is going on and what we can kind of expect this week to bring us. Okay. So what's going to be the energy outlook for Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine week of December 2nd, 2018. Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine outlook and energy of this week. Okay, so let's see what's going on. So the top row is going to be the energy for the Divine Masculine this week. And the bottom row is going to be for the Divine Feminine. Those two came up together. Okay, so the bottom of the deck we have is the Six of Coins. So like I said, things are going to be moving forward, pushing forward this week. So I feel like Divine Masculine and Feminine, you may be receiving money that you've been waiting on, or business deal or offering comes through. You may also, some of you may be just being generous with other people because you're having an abundance start to flow through you and flow to you. So this is very positive to see. Also, I feel like with the Six of Coins, like you may have finished, I feel like some of you have finished like a contract, finished a piece of work, and you're receiving payment for a recent project that has ended, something like that. So let's see what's going on. Actually, I'm gonna turn this over. Okay, so these first two cards are going to be for the Divine Masculine. So we have the Seven of Swords and we have the Knight of Wands. So yeah, I definitely feel like with the Six of Swords, or the Six of Pentacles, that was the bottom of our deck. Divine Masculine, you could have definitely been dealing with a situation where someone took some money from you, or you were waiting to receive money, but they were sneaking around or avoiding you for some type of reason. You're going to be getting payment this week. You're going to be getting your due, whatever was basically due to you. And I'm going to get some clarifiers for this, but also with the Knight of Wands, you may be pursuing some type of new adventure, some type of new area in your life, especially regarding career, but also regarding different aspects of your life. You're just feeling emboldened, you're feeling passionate, and you're feeling like you're ready to move forward. Like I said, I feel like with this Mercury in retrograde ending on Friday, you're just starting to feel the kind of amped up with energy, like you're just gearing up and getting ready to go. So you'll kind of be like this Knight of Wands, just roaring to go and just ready to pursue whatever your new opportunity is or whatever your new goal is right now. So let's see what these cards are about. Seven of Swords. The Magician. And the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands. So yeah, for the Divine Masculine, you may have been dealing with a situation where someone was being sneaky or tricky with you. They were being kind of a thief in the night and going off and kind of on their own trail, on their own way without you, and you haven't been dealing with it. But I think now you're literally pursuing them and getting them to give back whatever was taken from you. I also feel like with the Seven of Swords, like it may have been someone like in your midst, like a sheep, a wolf in sheep's clothing, that type of thing. Someone who is taking a little bit from you, like at a time, and using that to build or manifest something else. But now that's coming full circle, that's ending, and that's going to be dealt with this week. And now I'm getting the Seven of Cups, another 7, and the Five of Swords is the bottom of the deck. And I feel like this is a situation where you've thought about all of the options and what the best course of action was, and you've decided on one to deal with this situation. I feel like it's going to go well confronting this person or this situation, especially because it looks like you've been reflective on it. You may have been hesitant to take action regarding this situation because of the person and who it was, but I feel like that's going to be coming to a close this week. Yeah, and I just got the Magician again, clarifying the Seven of Swords. So it was like someone may have been taking something from you. Could have been something material, could have just been ideas, because we are dealing with swords, time, energy, taking something and using it to build something elsewhere. And again, you've kind of looked at all of your options about how to deal with the situation, and you've chosen one, or you will choose one this week that will allow you to deal with it in the most appropriate way. This person could definitely have been a air sign with this Seven of Swords situation. So I have the Two of Wands in reverse, so I feel also with this situation, again, you've made a decision about how you want to pursue things going forward and deal with it. And the Temperance card is the bottom of the deck, so I feel like you're going to be balanced at the end of the day. You're doing the thing that will be in your highest benefit. So let's go on to this Knight of Wands to see what this is about. So with the Knight of Wands, you're definitely pursuing something. In the way that the Knight of Wands is facing the Seven of Swords, you may, since you have made the decision or will be making the decision this week to deal with the situation, you could be feeling very passionate and determined as you are going towards the Seven of Swords situation to rectify it. But in any case, you're just feeling very impassioned about something and very like a fire has been lit into you to pursue some type of goal. So let's see what this is about. What is this Knight of Wands about? Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups, the Hermit card, and the Fool card. So again, there's something that's making you feel pretty impassioned and excited. And you're starting a new beginning going toward it. It's something that you also have been thinking about a lot, maybe the last couple of weeks. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Pentacles, so I do feel like you've been thinking about it a lot. Again, now we have 3 sevens on the table. So let's see what it is you are working on pursuing. Some of you may be reaching out to your divine feminine. Okay, so the 2 cards that just popped out are the Hanged Man reverse, so definitely taking action. Like I mentioned before, and that came out on top of the 5 of Cups. So I feel like you are rectifying, you're dealing with a situation that had been making you feel very sad, making you feel very hopeless to a certain extent. You're taking your power back, you're ending that situation. So again, it could be dealing with the 7 of Swords situation where someone was being a little bit tricky or manipulative or deceptive with you, but I also feel like it could be dealing just with other relationships. So what is this 5 of Cups about? What is this 5 of Cups situation? Okay, the Emperor. So it's about you taking kind of your power back and making a plan with how you want to pursue something. Bottom of the deck is the 7 of Wands, so another 7. Maybe look up the meanings of 777 or just the number 7 by itself. That may be meaningful for you in particular this week. So yeah, so the Emperor card coming out. I also, because this is my Divine Masculine card, it could very much be you kind of making a major move about your own spiritual journey, whether it is making a move directly to your Divine Feminine or for anything else that's out of balance in your life, but that needs to be balanced, that needs to be fixed for you to go forward on their path the way that you're supposed to be. Anything else for this Knight of Wands? Knight of Cups. So yeah, definitely could be going to your Divine Feminine or going to just someone else and expressing yourself to them, not only in a passionate way because you're excited and you're fired up and you very much want to express your passion, express your excitement for the situation or person. You're also wanting to express your feelings. So that is a very good thing. In the bottom of the deck is the 3 of Wands reversed. And I feel like with this, like Divine Masculine, you may be going forward very passionately and very expressively to someone or to a situation because you're no longer waiting for things to come to you. You're kind of taking action on your own. With this Emperor card, you're taking action on your own to be like, okay, I'm just going to do it. Okay, so now let's look at the Divine Feminine's cards for this week. So for the Divine Feminine, the first card that we have is the Ace of Wands, so a new beginning. So it could definitely, again, be your Divine Masculine coming through as this Knight of Wands, as the Emperor, as this Knight of Cups, saying, I want this new beginning. I have this Ace of Cups for you. And then you receiving that message and being like, okay, this is the start of something new. If not, I feel like for the Divine Feminine, this is just you also feeling very passionate and excited about a new beginning or new opportunity in your life. I feel like in this car, there's a volcano in the background and it's exploding, it's shooting into the air. So I feel like for some of you, you could just be exploding with emotions and may not snap at someone, but just be very direct with your feelings towards someone else. For others, you're just feeling all of this passion and excitement for a project or an opportunity, and it's starting to take off this week. Things are starting to be aligned this week. And then the second card for you, Divine Feminine, is okay, 8 of Wands. Like I said, things are starting to take off. Mercury is going out of retrograde, so things are going to be starting to push forward. You may be receiving communication, definitely, especially even this 8 of Wands came out underneath the Knight of Wands that was up here for the Divine Masculine. So you may be receiving this message from the Divine Masculine, but also just receiving messages from other people about whatever this new opportunity is. So let's see what is going on. So what is this Ace of Wands about for the Divine Feminine this week? Okay, so we have the Eight of Swords and the Hierophant card that came out. So I feel like with these two cards, Divine Feminine, I feel like you're getting out of your own way. You're pursuing something new. Now, for some of you, you're fully pursuing something, a new opportunity, and things are starting to take off. And it's happening because you're starting to get out of your own way, and you're starting to just do what you think is right, not necessarily be constricted to what other people think is right for you to be doing. For others of you, like I mentioned the other scenario with the Ace of Wands, where you may just be erupting at someone, giving them a piece of your mind in some way, and you may be doing it because, again, you feel restricted, or you had felt restricted based on other people's opinions or thoughts about you and what you should be doing. Now, I also feel for the other situation that I mentioned with the Ace of Wands as a new start, being with your Divine Masculine coming in, I feel like you guys are all just starting to kind of take off the ribbon that's on her eyes in the Eight of Swords. You're starting to take that off and just be like, let me pursue this thing, let me see what happens, because I feel very passionate and strongly about this person. And yeah, maybe other people have opinions on what we should do, or their cultural difference, religious differences, or there's been, some of you may have been feeling restricted in the past because there could have been another person involved, but now I feel like you're just willing to give it another chance. You're willing to start a new passionate beginning, basically, with the Divine Masculine. Now, the bottom of the deck, as well as the Six of Cups. So again, someone from your past could be returning. Someone who you feel that special connection with, and who also makes you feel like a child, who makes you feel playful with. But because they're returning and you're starting to question things, or things have shifted regarding your situation, you're willing to give it another shot. Now, for the situations where I mentioned where you're either just pursuing something new because you're no longer feeling restricted by other people's kind of paradigms they're putting on you, or you're just speaking your mind to other people, I feel like you're doing it to someone who you've known for a while, who you've had a connection with in the past, and it's just coming out towards them. You may even be saying how they follow things blindly, or how they don't understand what's right for them isn't right for you, and that you don't want to just do things just because. So let's get some more cards. Ace of Wands for the Divine Feminine. Six of Swords. Like I said, there's going to be movement. This is going to be the start of something new. Some of you with this Ace of Wands, this new opportunity, whether it's with your Divine Masculine or some other aspect of your life where that's starting to take off, you may be required to travel or to move permanently to another city or situation. Also, for some of you, you may be getting literally just news from afar about your Divine Masculine. And I mentioned that again with the Eight of Wands, but they could just be traveling and getting message of their travel, or wanting them to travel to you. Something about distance between the two of you, and there's a want to kind of reignite things despite the distance, whether that's one of you visiting the other. In the bottom of the deck is the Hierophant again, so some of you could definitely be dealing with a Taurus, but nonetheless, you're moving away from what other people think is right or wrong. You're moving towards a new state of mind because you're moving towards your passion, right? And we have the Ten of Pentacles. So it's like once you really pursue and move towards this Ace of Wands, you're going to find stability there, whether it's with a new job, a hobby, taking a leap and moving somewhere, meeting someone, meeting your Divine Masculine. You're going to be getting extra grounded, extra stable there, and have success there. and you're not going to be in the Four of Cups energy anymore where you're feeling, you know, disappointed with what's being offered to you. You're going to feel like you have everything, and not just the material stuff, but you're going to feel like you have that emotional satisfaction, like it's the memories that you're making are worth all of the risks that you're taking here with this Ace of Wands. Okay, so let's go to the Eight of Wands to see what this is about. Definitely a very good card for communication or things really moving forward. Again, whether it's regarding your passion, your career, news that you maybe have been waiting for and haven't heard from because of the Mercury in retrograde. Also regarding the Divine Masculine again, you may be hearing from them this week. Wow. Yeah, okay, I just got the Lovers and the Six of Wands card, clarifying the Eight of Wands. So like I said, you could definitely be getting communication from your Divine Masculine, and definitely feeling like finally, after so much struggle, I have success, I have recognition, we recognize each other, basically. So whether the message from your Divine Masculine is saying, I recognize you, you'll just have that feeling of recognition with each other. Also, for those of you where this is just communication regarding some other opportunity or things in general in your life starting to push forward, other things that you're waiting on, it's going to be good news. It's going to be very positive news. Now, the bottom of the deck is the Five of Swords. So even if you feel like you've been left behind, like someone did you wrong or someone just kind of left you waiting, I feel like you're going to be getting very, very positive news this week. I'm going to scoot these over. There. You're going to be getting very positive news this week. So what is this Six of Wands about? Yep, Six of Wands. So there's going to be no more worrying. Nine of Swords reversed in the world. Things are going to be really pushing forward. Things are going to come full circle. You're going to feel like, you know what, you're going to feel like this is the start of a new chapter, basically. You're going to be receiving good news, positive news, whether it's work or otherwise, or something else you were waiting to hear about. You're going to feel like, okay, this is what I've been waiting for. This is the end. I've been so worried about it, but now that I see it and I see my victory that I have in this situation, you're ready to start the new cycle. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups reversed. So even when this happens, I feel like you're going to feel yourself like, man, I myself, I wanted this to happen, and I probably doubted it would happen. I was probably maybe a little emotional about it, overthinking it, feeling like it's never going to happen. Like I can't trust my intuition or can't trust my feelings on this. But then you're going to receive whatever this positive news is, and you're going to be like, okay, this is what I've been waiting for. I'm ready to go forward now. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. You may have been feeling this way a lot, feeling like, again, I'm left out in the cold. What's going to happen? Can I trust what my feeling is? Where am I going to? Am I just always going to be in the struggle? But it's like actually you were going towards this new beginning, even if you couldn't tell. Like these people are in the cold, in the snow, walking around, and it feels like, well, where am I going to? But you're actually going towards this new beginning, even though you didn't see it, that it was around the corner. So what is this Lovers card about? So the High Priestess reversed. So like I said, I feel like there's going to be a sense of recognition for those of you who do talk with your Divine Masculine. There's going to be a sense of recognition there. Like I don't know, again, if they're going to say something in a message or it'll be almost like coded, like you'll both just secretly know even though you're not saying that you know, if that makes sense. There's going to be some recognition here. And bottom of the deck is the Six of Pentacles. So there's going to be a balance here, and you're both going to be feeling like I understand this. even though it feels like, or it seemed like I didn't understand. Just complete recognition. And wow, we just got the Six of Wands again. Recognition, public recognition by each other, by your divine masculine. And again, if this is not about your divine masculine coming in, you're just going to be receiving recognition and good news about something that you'd been waiting for, something that you thought would not happen. So I'm going to stop the reading there. This is very positive news for both the masculine and the feminine this week. Let me know in the comments if you guys have already been kind of experiencing this, and feel free to come back next week and let me know if anything I mentioned here, you experience. And I think I'm going to kind of keep this setup going forward, just doing 2 cards for the week for the masculine and the feminine of what's on the horizon, basically. So thanks for watching. Again, if you're interested in a personal reading, the link to my website's in the description below, as well as a link to my Instant Go page. And yeah, I'll see you in my next reading.